If there is ever going to be a representation of how my life is going right now, it'll be this. I swear to God, it is legitimately like 6 p.m. The sun is setting, but right now it looks like it's 8 p.m. Like, what the heck? Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. I am so excited, both for you and me, because I'm doing my first ever TBR. All the books that I got today were from Book Depository. I actually got them referenced from another booktuber. So the first book that we're going to be talking about today is going to be The 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo. It's about Evelyn Hugo. It's actually not her real name. However, she turns herself into this multi-million billionaire, even on a scandalous life, and her being an actor, she stars in amazing movies. I think she even wins awards. This book, guys, it's amazing. If I was to give it out of 5, it would definitely be a 4 or 5 or 4.5. And I have my reasons. Evelyn Hugo then recruits Monique Grant to do a little bit of biography for her. I didn't spoil it much for you guys. It is by Taylor Jenkins Reid. Amazing writer, honestly. I was so enthralled with it. It was the first book that I picked up, so I don't know if this is like a little bit of a cheating. I'm still starting out. Give me a feedback. Second book that we are going to be, I'm going to be telling you guys about this month is Call Me By Your Name. Firstly, I know that a lot of these books that are going to be coming up more and more, most of you guys probably have already read them, and if not, great, get them, let's read them together. But if you have, hopefully, like, you know, I don't know about you, but I'm always like so excited when someone like reads a book that I read. I'm always like, let me know, like, tell me, like, what did you think of this character? You guys have read them, and hopefully like you guys just stick around and hear what I think of it, because Call Me By Your Name is one of my favorite movies. I watched it like honestly like 5 times. I actually watched it like about a week ago because I wanted to have like a fresh memory of it when I jump into this week, when I start reading this book. I read like a few pages. It's moving pretty quick compared to the movie. If anyone wants a little bit of a backstory, it is an LGBTQ plus book. It is about this lovely guy named Elio, and he meets his teacher for the summer, or not his teacher, but like he's a grad assistant student. The place that it's written in is Italy. It's just one of those summer love type of book. Grab the book, girl. Let's read it together. The next book that we have is Where the Crawdads Sing. Dahlia Owens, who is the author of this book, beautiful writer again. This girl named Kai, she survives years alone in the marsh, apparently, that she calls home. Finding friends in the gulls and lessons in the sand. Really just feel like I would want to like read it when I can go outside. I would love to just like have that in her imagery while I'm like out in nature. I just feel like it really will. I hate knowing like parts of the book before. Like, I want to know nothing. I like diving into the next book that we have is, I feel like after a lot of people are like, you're still at We Were Liars. I think this book came out really long, not really long ago. Put the year when it was released somewhere on the screen. I never had the chance to read it for some reason. I'm a big crazy fan of Outer Banks, so I've been hearing that it's kind of like that. I don't know if it's a proper review, if I myself don't even know about the book. Of like a white rich family. I'm on Goodreads right now, and all it says is a beautiful and distinguished family, a private island, a brilliant damaged girl, a passionate political boy, a group of 4 friends, the liars, whose friendship turns destructive, a revolution, an accident, a secret, lies upon lies, true love, the truth. Gives you a little bit of an idea of like what might happen. Even has a little family tree. Lockhart is the author of this book. I've never read any of his other books, if he has any, but I'm so excited to try this one out, y'all. I'm intrigued. This next one is definitely, I mean, now I'm not even sure which book I'm going to read at this point. I'm indecisive. Next book that we have is The Silent Patient. Now, as I said, I already warned you. Disclaimer, I don't want to say like if you don't read books with everyone, therefore you're not a qualified reader or anything like that. Totally not true. This is just me self-criticizing myself. I read it like last year. Silent Patient by Alex Misha. Hey Siri, where's my actual? And I'm recording my phone. I'm recording my phone. I'm recording with my. We may or may not never know how you say his last name, but we're going to get so many millions of comments telling me how to properly say it. Thank you in advance. So I always read books before I watch the movie, and with Call Me By Your Name, it was really kind of sad because I watched the movie before I read the book because I didn't know there was a book. I'm so excited for this book. A little bit of backstory about this woman that is found one day in her house, and she's covered with her husband's blood, who she may or may not have killed. I don't even know if she's guilty or not, but in a comment that contains spoiler alerts, please go down, alert everyone, alert me, or you can delete it or whatever, but please no spoilers, because right at that moment she does not speak. Therefore, going back to the name that says Silent Patient, she does not talk, trying to figure out what happened that night, why doesn't she just talk. But however, she does express her feeling through drawing. I'm really just going to glaze through it because I've already sort of read it before. So I'm showing the first chapter, so I'm probably just going to be like really skipping through so I can just sort of catch up and then enjoy the end. The last two books I've been sort of dreading. Sadly for me in high school, I never read it because I know a lot of people read these books. You're going to know soon. I know a lot of people read these books in high school, but I somehow never really got the advantage, honestly. The first book that we're going to be talking about is going to be Wuthering Heights by Emily Bront. I know, guys, you can know some iconic quotes from it. I know what it's about, I know what happens, but I've just never like owned a book of Wuthering Heights. I've always wanted to. I'm one of those readers, and let me know if you guys are too. Like, I highlight things, I do sticky notes, like I legitimately do it as a hobby. The next book that you have, as you already seen, Pride and Prejudice. I know, by Jane Austen, if you don't already know. Same thing with Wuthering Heights. I know all about it. There's a confession in this one. The reason why I know these two books from, because some years back when I was a preteen, I found, actually I think it was a friend of mine who made me get obsessed to this one story. It was a phase. Embarrassing for me to say that because this book, I think I bought it 3 months ago. It was a phase though, I promise. Yeah, so she related Harry's Harden's relationship with Tessa along with, I don't know which exactly one it is, but I know it's between the two. It might even be both. I'm not sure. Passing through as a reader, they popped up once in a while, read up on them, you know, never watched any of the movies because I was always like, I would rather read the book first. Again, as I said, I'd rather read the book first and then watch the movie later. I feel like my voice sometimes goes away with time, and I'm just hoping and wondering that my voice wasn't like because I'm trying to make sure that I'm not as loud as I think I am. It's really late. It's like 7:07 right now. I really loved this. It was fun. I did like a TBR like a few days ago, and I didn't really like it. I feel like I didn't really connect with you guys. I just didn't really explain the books too much. I didn't explain why I bought them and everything like that. When I was editing, I just felt a little bit off. I felt like, you know, I didn't put much work into it because I was legitimately just wearing like my bonnet and I was like, let's do it. And I rambled on and on, just so jumbled up. So this one is a little bit more perfected. I know there's a lot of things that I could have changed, like the lighting, but however, I really just wanted to take this video. Make sure that you guys like, subscribe, share, do all that jazz. I'm gonna put my socials down below. I'm going to put the book disposer website if you guys want to check that out. And I hope you have a great day or evening, wherever it is, and stay true to yourself, be happy, be patient, and bye guys.